Hello everybody, this is Shane again. I want to talk to you about the mark of the beast. Now what that is where the beast will make people put a chip in their forehead or their right hand and they won't be able to buy or sell without the mark. Now the current buying and selling practices starting to see signs that it could occur. In Revelations 13:15 through 18, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, or 666. Now, this all started with Cain, or Cain, in Genesis 4:15. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Now Cain killed his brother Abel, and for his punishment he was forced to till the ground and to be a fugitive and a vagabond and in the earth. And anyway, it started with Cain, or Cain, for killing his brother Abel, and the beast forces people, after destroying America with nuclear and neutron bombs, to receive the mark. And there's some kind of catastrophe as well, something involving asteroids or meteors, or the beast uses the cover of the meteors to attack America or something like that. I'm not sure exactly which, but the only thing I can tell you is keep an eye open between now and 2032 AD, which is 2,000 years after the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Sometimes between now and then, this could happen at any time. But, we don't know the day or the hour. We have to wait and see what happens, and hopefully it won't happen. That's the best case scenario. Maybe the beast won't go through with it. But if he does, then we have to be prepared for it, for the worst, and be prepared to not be able to buy or sell unless we have the mark of the beast, and unless you receive the mark. If you do that, you're a partaker of the beast's evil deed, namely neutron bomb the Christians in America. But the biggest threat he has right now is the Americans, which is a Christian nation. and we back the Jews as well. So he has to wait until America loses favor with the world. Now we're close to that now, but not quite there yet. We're still having favor with the world. So as long as that's going on, it'll be a while. But all I can tell you is to keep your eyes open between now and 2032 AD, which will be officially 2 days or 2,000 years after the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, sometime in the third day, we will see the return of Jesus within 500 years, because that day is also shortened, and you have the millennial reign of Christ, and then everybody's resurrected for the last 500 years, and after the millennial reign of Christ, and given a chance to side with God or to side with the beast. And then Satan himself will be resurrected and will be allowed to live for those 500 years. If he deceives the world and the people follow him, then he himself will be cast alive into the lake of fire after the 500 years. That gives us 2,000 years, or 2 days, or 14 days total. So that's what you got to be aware of. That's why the beast and receiving his mark is a sin. Because if you receive it, you're bidding him Godspeed and neutron bombing the Christians and America. And that's not right. Hopefully, with my warning, we can prevent it if possible. I'm trying to prevent all this from happening as best I can. If I can, I'll, hopefully will. If I can't, well, I'm trying and doing my best. That's all I can do. And hopefully this will reach some people, and, it's the starting point. I can't expect everybody to understand everything I'm saying. Some things I'm having to be a little different than most Christians because of the hate speech law that is trying to be passed. Now, what I'm saying is, like with homosexuality, bisexuality, or whatever you're into, promiscuous sex, things like that, God is the one working with you while you're sinning. Satan is the one judging you and condemning you for your mistakes. It's not God who wants you to go to hell for your mistakes. It's Satan who wants you to follow him into the lake of fire and to agree with him so that you're confused and don't understand the whole truth. That it's God forgiving us, not Satan. It's God letting us make the mistakes and willing to give us a second chance, not Satan. Satan made the rules for what would happen if you follow him, not God. God was willing to forgive us of our sins and still gave us 930 years as a day after we sinned with Satan. So who's the one being merciful here, and who's the one trying to kill us in a day? It's easy to figure out. So anyway, if you can listen and understand what I'm saying, hopefully we can all come to the knowledge of the truth and let the salvation of God make us free.